Well, Calendar Girl is a subject which it's just came out of sudden. One day I was sitting in my office and suddenly, there's a room where a lot of clutter was there. I told my boy, guy, okay, please go and clear it up. So he said, yeah, yeah. And he was cleaning, and in the evening he got some calendars to me, 4 to 5 calendars, which was every year Mr. Vijay Mallya sends me the calendar. So which is always there, and we always see it and we keep it aside. And he got those 4 to 5 calendars, and he said, sir, साफ कर लिया और इसका क्या करना है? तो I said, रख देना, बाद में देखता. I was in my iPad. I'll let you know बोल के something I said. I was a little preoccupied, and somewhere he kept it in the corner somewhere. And another after 1 or 2 days, I just was walking and I just doing nothing. I saw these calendars lying over there. And I just saw over there, and I just started flipping the pages of those calendars of years, I mean to say, 2011, 12, 13 and all. So, while flipping and seeing these, because every calendar girl has a poster, I mean to say the cover has a name down, okay. So, somewhere I just felt it, where these girls have gone. Nobody knows about these girls, which world they are. Because 99% girls are not successful, and where they've gone, they're not on the glamour world also, I mean to say, in terms of films or modeling world or somewhere in the fashion world, nowhere. So that was an intriguing point for me to make a film, because the summary just gave it to me what I saw, where these girls are. So very microscopic minority girls are there who made it big and who are in the position. Otherwise, 99% girls are nowhere in the scene of this glamour world. So, as a filmmaker, which always has this intriguing streak of getting to subject story ideas, this triggered to me to make a film on the Calendar Girls. While researching the film, after post the idea triggered to me, then was a big process for me to meet these calendar girls, ex-calendar girls especially, and because see, this tenure of these girls are strictly for 365 days, which is 1 year, and next year new girl comes, new calendar comes, and these girls are forgotten. Every year this is a regular practice, and somewhere when I started approaching people through via media, through friends from journalists, I want to meet that calendar girl, ex-calendar girl. So there were people who were reluctant also, let me put it honestly. There were some people who are forthcoming, but they said, please don't mention us, because knowing the kind of film I make, always, the people have this perception, we don't want to get associate or relate to this kind of, people should not get disappointed, it's talking about us or something and all. So a lot of ex-calendar girls I met, some were point blankly said, we don't want to share things, or they didn't refuse to, I mean to say. Some were said, please withhold the name, please don't reveal, but will definitely contribute to the vision, who admire me as a filmmaker. So they said, definitely Madhur will definitely give you the things, what exactly this is thing about. It was, I mean to say, when me, my writer team and assistant director, we all zeroed down to the subject first. The character was well sketched. These are the 5 girls we wanted. One from Hyderabad, a South Indian. We wanted one from Pakistan, there's Nazneen Malik. We wanted a Bengali girl that's played by Paroma Ghosh. Shatrupa Pine played Paroma Ghosh. Then there's a Sharon Pinto, a girl from Goa. And there is a girl from Rohtak, which Mayuri Chauhan. So these are the characters were written, and then we started meeting people. There were agencies who we engaged, and we spoke to them. We said we want calendar girls, and I would like to say one thing: the film completely hinges on the performance of the film, of the girls. But definitely they should look glamorous. They should have that bikini body in terms of the looks, but 99% the film is on the performances. So for me, it was very necessary, very, very vital to have performances. That was very integral part of my film. So then obviously we scouted some 60, 50, 40, girls, and then we from agency people who are, and then we finally got down to some 20, 25 girls, which we auditioned them. They were my creative team with assistant directors and writers, and then we again thought ki who would be, and somewhere in my mind I was going through, this is a girl, like Shatrupa came, I knew this is a girl, Bengali Paroma Ghosh, I saw this character into it. I have this thing, when I see people I understand ki role mein ye jayegi, but still we wanted to be very sure in terms of the performances, how they react, how they perform, because they all knew. But there was some girl like Akanksha Puri, who's done South film, so she was quite, she knew exactly camera angles, this and that, so she knew the dialogues and all, how it was, so that really helped us in that way. I don't know why people harp on me of Madhur Bhandarkar making film on glamour world. There are filmmakers who are in their own comfort zone. People make, I mean to say, romantic film, comedy film, I mean to say, larger than life film, historical film. People have their own comfort zone of everybody. As for me, I think glamour world is like an ocean of sea, completely big. It had a lot of alag factors. There are a lot of alag section of it, completely. Heroine was film about a superstar, about her stardom declining, and how she coping up with it. Fashion had a thing about a woman from Chandigarh. She comes and how she goes mad in the fashion world completely is an individual story of her. This movie, Calendar Girls, which is talking purely of 1 year, that is 365 days of these girls, about 5 girls, who are, this tenure is strictly for 1 year, then what happens to them? That was the thing. So it's completely different story altogether, nowhere it matches. That's the reason I've taken newcomers to make this film, and the film is budgeted. It's shot in 41 days. I'm very happy with the kind of cinema it will see. I'm a filmmaker who's not a filmmaker who is a proposal filmmaker or think no now I'm going to make a 60 crore film or now next movie will have 3 stars. I'm not in those kind of zone. I'm very happy with the kind of subject, the thought, the concept which I make. And I always said I sell concept more than the stars. I think this is another thing which people speculate about it. I think one should wait for the movie on 25th September before speculating. With Lalit Modi, Vijay Mallya, Simran Sood, all these kind of names keep popping up every day. Iske par film hai, uske par film hai. Seeing the trailer, there are a lot of assumptions, there are lots of speculation about it. I feel that people should watch the movie first and then decide exactly what this is. Atul is a friend, Vijay Saab is also a friend, I know both of them very well. I mean to say, Atul did, I had spoken, he was little apprehensive in between, and he did say, okay, I would like to see the film. And I said, I'll let you know when the copy comes out, I'll definitely show you. Mr. Mallya also, I mean to say, I met him a year back on his birthday at his house in Mumbai. And he was very gracious, and he knew about it. I'm making a film on Calendar Girls, and he did ask me what it's all about. I said, you see, sir, you see the film. I'll let you know what it is. So still, if he wants to see the film, I'll show him the film. This is the kind of cinema I want to make about it. As for heroine is concerned, industry people may be little upset with me. I mean to say in terms of Madhur, like taking his own industry in terms of that. And in terms of budget of the film, heroine budget was 21 crores. It made 48 box office, one. Second, it had a 2012, which is 3 years back, it had a 23 crore weekend with Kareena Kapoor film with Madhur Bhandarkar as a filmmaker. I think that was very big that time in terms of the budget and the kind of a thing. So we are all happy with it. In terms of now, people, I agree with it. People may not, that comparison went with fashion. Fashion वैसी film थी, heroine वैसी film नहीं है, and the glamour world may be compared, and 2 actresses may be compared. But in terms of movie, I am absolutely have no regrets. I'll exactly make the film the way I wanted. I have made the film. I think Kareena Kapoor is his career's best work. Second thing, had heroine come first and fashion come later, maybe heroine would be appreciated more and fashion would have been got a lot of flags. I think she was flawless. I completely think she was flawless in the role of Mahi Arora. If I have a good subject, definitely. Right now is Priyanka busy with Quantico, and it's a great news for all of us as a Indian citizen. She has definitely taken the global place where she has put India to the global map, and whenever she comes, Madam Ji is very close subject to her and me. It's a very hard hitting, real gritty reality of politics, and Priyanka and me wanted to do the film, and we wanted 60 days at one stress, because the character's graph was like that, and she could accommodate me. And then I got busy with Calendar Girls, which I got very carried away as a subject and thought. So somewhere we didn't get that desired date. So, but whenever Priyanka gets free with her commitment from LA, and when we feel I get free with my movies, so if there's a desirable date, both of us will work for the film. No. Priyanka is a friend here. Nothing. We are supposed to produce together. How dare we fall out of the money? Next film still working out. Ideas are going. There's a thriller in my mind. There's a romantic film in my mind. There is a sort of action reality film in my mind. So it's too early to say right now. No, it's wrong. Absolutely. Absolutely. Why fabbing in where? Which industry? Please be specifics.